Now it's all coming together for me. I knew I suspected something. I did. Usually when a man acts as he does, something traumatic, devastating happened in their lives. And no, I'm not trying to act like a psychotherapist. I did take psychology though. But I'll be back. It just seemed like ever since Cassie's lawsuit against Diddy, I mean, it's just keep flipping your wig. Your wig just keep getting flipped. It's like I was minding my own business, and my sister brought this video to my attention. It's an interview that Lionel B did with Adria English, and she revealed more in this video than in the article she did. I did a video on her. I can't remember the video. I'll put the thumbnail in, but I did a video on her about a couple of weeks ago. Anyway, she says some flippity flip stuff. Of course, things are alleged because I don't know for a fact, what's real or what's not, what she's talking about. And I'm not saying she's a liar. I'm just saying she says she witnessed some things. She says some things were said to her. So I can only take her at her word. But seeing what's been coming out, cases filed against Diddy and things people said they saw and witnessed, it's not hard to believe. So let's ooh, I'm gonna just play it. Just listen. All right, let's get into this.
I didn't realize they looked at me like that. And I extra didn't know that Diddy had gotten word of my former career in the adult entertainment industry that I was manipulated into by an ex-boyfriend that I only did for 6 months out of my life, that I wasn't trying, I didn't have aspirations to be a P star, none of that. I got manipulated into it so somebody could basically get my residuals and be basically caking off of me the last 20 plus years. I was very sheltered, naive. My parents are from LA, and so they raised me in the suburbs because they didn't want me to experience anything they saw growing up in the hood. And so when I went to Long Beach State and they put me in the co-ed dorms, to the left were the athletes and to the right were the girls who were stripping to get through school because they were all from LA, Compton, and Long Beach. I'm from Chino, California, a little nerdy girl with valedictorian. So when they were stripping to get through college, I kicked it with them. And that's how I ended up with Jake Steed. And he saw the innocence and the naiveness in me. He got me to do their movies. And then when Diddy found out about it, they used that against me. And he viewed me as somebody that was sexually exploited, worthy. And yeah, and he played on my heart. It's called Coercion of the Heart. When I told him that I rap and I sang, and he said I was dope. And he said he was going to bring me and I had a girl group out. Like, I'm the Beyonce of my group. They even told you that I was the dopest one. And it's called Coercion of the Heart. And he played on the fact that he knew I liked to rap, sing, and perform. And that's why he would bring me back year after year saying, you're getting closer, like initiation, you're getting closer. But it never happened. But he kept making me, sexually perform while he was willing and dealing, and getting jewelry from Jacob the jeweler, cutting a deal with this person, recording me and him over there so he can extort that person out of woo. We all didn't know, but he had a plan the whole time, and that's why he made people sign NDAs that said you can't talk about what we went through until 20 years after I died.
Okay, you heard her mention a part where he was recording people because he wanted to extort them. Okay, I read something. I can't remember where I read it. I actually read an article. I have it stored. I think I was going to do a video on it. But in the article, they said one of the main reasons, I believe they said main, one of the main reasons Diddy recorded people is because he used it to blackmail them. He recorded them and, humiliating, compromising positions to later blackmail. He blackmailed everybody he recorded. What came to my mind is I don't know how many people are familiar with J. Edgar Hoover, but that's how he controlled damn near the country because he had everybody on tape, I think audio at the time, and he was blackmailing them. So this man was Diddy was trained by the most diabolical, wickedest person on this planet. So let's continue.
My stage was over by the bar. Tamiko's check bar, stage was over by the food. Old girl's checkpoint was over there by the rooms if you wanted to go do something. So it's like, I think he kind of told the guests, hey, if you want to drink, look for, just look for a stage and you're going to find something you need. You know what I mean? So we were elevated above the crowd. And so, but that we were instructed to only drink from certain liquor bottles. It's the girls' champagne, it's the guys' champagne. Girls don't drink the guys' champagne, girls don't drink the boys' champagne. And all the champagne was laced with ketamine, like horse tranquilizer, ecstasy. That's not allegedly. We were all doped up. And to this day, I believe we all, I know I do, have a chemical imbalance. Like whenever I drink anything, it could be one glass of wine, all of a sudden I'm a stripper, I'm a P star, like on my mind, I just black out and I'm that. I'm She Diddy. Orlando Brown running around like I'm Puff. He not really acting like it to everybody else. Everybody looking like he want attention, like he wilding, like. But it's something about when he drugged you that he stood over you, like infusing himself into you while you laid there unconscious, and it's like it became a part of you. Because after a certain amount, they started calling me She Diddy. They're like, man, she act like Diddy. She just like Diddy. And hence, I've been She Diddy for the last 20 years. So I feel Orlando when he be like, man, I'm Puff. It's nice to meet you, I'm Puff. Because when we get faded, like it's like he come out in us, like, and that's forever. That's why it's haunting us to this day.
Check this out. You heard how she said her personality seemed to have changed, and she said a little bit about Orlando Brown. You guys, especially people in America, you don't know how deep rooted and serious this witchcraft, dark magic, black magic this country is involved in. So America has gotten away with trying to play it down and make it look, oh my God, you guys are so crazy. You believe in that hoodoo voodoo mess. That's why it's been so powerful over here, because they've been watering it down, making it seem like, oh my God, that's just for idiots who believe in that. No, it's real. I believe that Diddy got involved in, or is allegedly involved in, some old ancient, like Egyptian, biblical, dark witchcraft. Like he literally knows, can capture people's souls, and what you that person that is walking around is just an empty shell filled with dark spirits because their soul is captured. It might sound outlandish to you, but this stuff is real. Okay, let's continue.
Yeah, we have a chakra in our hands, guys and girls, and your chakra is a pathway to your soul. So because he's working for Lucifer, his goal is to take souls to hell. So because he's working for Lucifer, his goal is to take souls to hell. So that's why straight men, he wanted to turn them gay. Even if a gay man was gay, he wanted to make him be a pedophile and be with a minor. His thing was to take the soul. So that's why after a certain amount of time, he would make an announcement like, you better go on home because, the party really about to crack now. And and all of a sudden everybody's demon would come out. And that's on God. Like, have you ever gotten like so faded or drunk where your body is doing stuff, but in the morning you have like literally no recollection. Like if it ain't from your homeboy showing you it, like, man, I recorded you, nigga. If it wasn't for him showing you, you would swear up and down you didn't do that shit. But then when he show you the video, you're like, what the? I jumped in the pool. I don't even know how to swim, my nigga. What? Like, I don't even remember. Imagine everybody blacked out though. It doesn't matter if you a celebrity or.
Yo, you can't tell me I don't have a New York accent at times. But check this out. And yes, New Yorkers, you do have an accent. But for real, on a serious note, listen to what she's about to say about, well, this is all alleged, folks. Listen, though, to what she is about to say about J-Lo. This is what J-Lo allegedly did, or what Diddy allegedly had J-Lo do, or what J-Lo allegedly willingly did. Check this out.
That's why J-Lo left the country. He had her sticking bottles and stuff up in my homegirl. She was only 11 years old. She the girl that they put on the private jet. They her with the jelly beans. They put on the private jet. They took her to the studio in New York and then had the nerve to dress her up in a D&G. Now, this part where she said the young lady, I remember this because it was a big deal and still is. But doesn't she have a case against Diddy? And then she said at the time that she went to the New York studio, they transported her there. She was 16. I didn't hear anything about her being 11, but it's news to me, girl. And wait a minute, hold up, swole up. If the girl was 11, how the hell she get from one spot to another spot via airplane? How are all these little 9-year-old and 10-year-old kids in Diddy's possession to be okay? You know what? I just gotta wait for everything to come out in the wash, right? Let's continue. Sweater, do her hair, put makeup on her, and take a picture like a trophy. She only 11 years old in that picture, and that's not allegedly. And then that's the same girl that in the magazine is laying on the table butt naked with fruit and food and stuff off of her, and we all eating off of her. I sucked the strawberry off her. She 14 years old laying on that table. She had a body like a grown woman. You don't think anybody's looking at that thinking that's a kid laying there. You're assuming it's a grown woman. So he made everybody be with a minor, against your will, and he recording the shit. Same girl needed to do a number 2 on stage. She performed and she told him, I need to go off stage. I need to use the bathroom. He told her no. She ended up shitting on stage. It was a went everywhere. And Denzel Washington grabbed up his wife, mobbed up to Diddy, and was like, man, you don't respect nobody. Had to run up out there. Everybody. And then Diddy took her to a room and beat her ass because she should don't say. Then he would only give her water baths and not let her wash with soap. I'm gonna say allegedly because she's still Jane Doe right now. I'm gonna say allegedly. You know what I mean? It's allegedly. But she wants a DNA on 2 of his kids. So they took 2 babies out of her. They kept her locked up and they had her babies at the house.
Now, folks, okay, this next part she about to drop, like I said, it's not far-fetched. I'm saying allegedly. I'm saying alleged. This is something that allegedly happened, but from Diddy's characteristics and what he has been displaying since people have, accounts of things he's done since college. This dude, you cannot tell me he does not have mad hatred in his heart for women. And usually when men act the way he does, or it's alleged that he acts, a woman has done something tragic to him, and that's hatred in his heart, bitterness and hatred. And what man, is comfortable enough to come out and say, look, this is what happened to me. A woman did this to me, especially a black man in America. You'll have some fools sitting up there saying, Negro, you mad about that? Please, you did it, trying to give him daps for being sexually assaulted by a woman or a woman who is related to him. Check this out.
And allegedly, I'm gonna say allegedly, she had a threesome with Diddy and his own mama / auntie, and she had a threesome with Nelly and Diddy.
The white nails, folks. The white nails. Could this be the root of the white nail fetish? Check this out.
No, Diddy's mom is really his auntie has been claiming to be his mom this whole time. She's the one with the white nails. That's why he has that fetish. She's been picking him since he was adolescent because his daddy got killed when he was a baby. As soon as he had adolescent, he resembled his dad. So she started him. She's the one that put his head up initially. That's why, allegedly. I might be talking too much.
She says more, y'all. My God, check this out.
But, allegedly, that's why he took Kim Porter out because he has sex with his daughters, allegedly. The twins. The whole family has sex. The same girl I'm telling you about that, the Jane Doe, the 11 and 14-year-olds, the same girl he made strap Justin Bieber down, and she had to strap him down while Diddy and 2 of his sons took turns, and she had to sit there and watch. And Justin Bieber was crying and begging to be let up. And when she went to unloosen him, Diddy socked her in the face.
Okay, folks, that is about all that I am presenting to you. Thank you guys, everyone who watched the entire video. We appreciate you. Thank you for your support. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting, telling a friend, telling a family member, even a co-worker about this channel. We appreciate you, your neighbors. Other than that, I will see you in the next video. Be safe and take care.